Welcome to Subramani. I'm going to talk about paying money for companionship. I'm sure none of us like to even hear such a topic, but you see why people move to a senior citizen home or a gated community is hoping that they would make more friends there. Now, if you have stayed for 10 years, 15 years in one society and not made too many friends, is there a chance that you will go to a new place and make friends? It's difficult. I'm not saying it is easy. So I'm suggesting that if you want to make those moves in life, maybe you move at 65 instead of 72, because at 65 it might be a little easier to make yourself more useful in that society in which you live, so that you make more friends, right? So this craving for companionship, are people willing to pay money for companionship? The answer is obviously people will frown upon it and say no, this does not really happen. But I'm part of a running group for the last 14 years. Must have been 2009 when I formed it, and with a few people, and the Facebook group, and unfortunately with the coming of WhatsApp, the page is not well populated, but still it has helped me make friends who are much younger, and collective running, we have all achieved very good levels of mediocrity. It's not as though we are going to win some tournament, at least not me, but there are many others who are capable of winning. But it's a nice motley group which has been put together, where most of us normally we think we meet for running, but we perhaps are also meeting for companionship. As time passes by and as people retire and they don't have a social network called office, people need these kind of social networks. So whether it is a running group, whether it is a walking club, I see religious clubs where they do some chanting. There's a lot more than just chanting which goes on, right? People talking about recipes, about their children getting married and grandchildren and things like that. So you realize that it is basically that craving for companionship. So that is the only reason why people join committees in societies, where they really don't want to contribute much to the work which is going on, but to the socializing that happens. I'm not saying all committees meet just for socializing, but that need for socializing is so high. It is a basic human need of why many people like to go to the bank just to, it's just public relations. They just go there, they need to update their passbook. They don't need to update their passbook every day, right? But they go every week, they go every month, they'll go and withdraw some amount of money which you can easily withdraw from an ATM without worrying about timing. But I think it is more a social need. I've spoken to physiotherapists who tell me that people have extended their sessions beyond the need, right? Massage people who say that people come there more to talk than to have a massage. There have been studies of prostitutes, of people say commercial workers, where people come and just talk. They just don't need anything else. So the craving for companionship is big. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this simply because I think there is a commercial possibility that people will start saying, okay, I want to make this payment and meet such and such a person. I want to have lunch with so and so, dinner with so and so. So there will be younger people wanting mentors and mentors wanting mentees, not really in the mentor engagement or paying fees, etc., but just maybe having lunch, maybe having dinner. I do think that mutual funds and insurance companies who used to do a lot of training think that training is just a place where people come to learn. No, I do think it's a place where people meet and people talk, and that is also needed. That social requirement is needed. All mutual fund agents or distributors meet once a year in some forum or the other, right? So it could be 2-3 such sessions in Chennai, 2-3 such sessions in Mumbai. They all come, and I don't think it is just about learning. It's about meeting people. It's about companionship. So you realize that there is a possibility that people will, there is something called a Business Network International, which I don't think it's a place where people come only for business. People also come for meeting their other friends and colleagues and talking about their business, talking about their family, etc. They have something called a one-to-one meetings. All these things are theoretically, people say all these are business meetings. I think it is far beyond business. If it's beyond one person wanting to meet more people, and that's why they the BNI meetings happen every week at 7 a.m., right? So people have to rush to meet, when people do. I think it goes beyond business, though of course people could have a different point of view, but I do think it is a craving for social meeting need which makes people become part of such organizations, whether it is running, cycling, tennis, or whether I see writers groups, I see cyclist groups, like running group, business groups. Largely it is a place where people can come out and meet, gyms where people hang out, swimming pools, all those places are I'm very happy when a boy or a girl walks up to me and says, I'm planning to do MBA, where should I go, what should I do? And it's not something which I wish to make money out of, but it is socially nice to find a 18-year-old coming and saying which college should I choose, or a 21-year-old coming and saying which MBA should I do, where should I do, or a young MFD walking up at maybe 22 years of age or 23 years of age and saying, is this a good place to be in, etc., etc. So then it is not about it's not about being there for doing anything commercial, because if today I'm not looking at any commercial activity at all, but even the meeting of people, even the training, even the coaching, all that which I do, 99% of it is free. It's good fun to be there, to socialize, to meet people. In fact, whenever people say, why don't you restart your sessions, to me, I don't know whether it is a money making session or a teaching session, because I'm very skeptical about saying, oh my god, this is the kind of money that people are today charging for workshops. I mean, I see people charging 9999 kind of workshops, and even 3999 kind of workshops, and I'm trying to cover costs and just promote my book or things like that. And so I don't know whether I'm doing it for commercial reasons, or whether I'm doing it for social reasons, or I just want to give back to society. I really don't know, or I think it's a combination of everything. So the fact that we used to go to temples and we used to sit there, we used to know the pujari, we used to sit watching other people. So every time you go to a temple, you sit there for some time, you make friends. So all these things, whether it is running group, walking group, all those places are definitely meant for walking and running and whatever it is, but largely it is also a social thing. I think very quickly we will start paying money to be in such groups, just to be just for socializing than for learning or for doing business. Definitely for older people it is more I mean, I have nothing to gain by going to any of these places except perhaps social contact. I don't think I'm going to gain when I give. I don't know whether people want to take, right? So all those things put together, I think paying for social interaction is going to become a reality soon.